guys, I'm getting old. Just the other day I was in my pharmacy and all the new G.I. Joes from the G.I. Joe movie came out. And I was like, well, hold on. I guess I have to get something besides light bulbs. And I got like 12 of the Joes. First I took them all down and laid them out and looked at them and like, wow, this is very interesting, this development. And then I picked out the 4 ones that I liked. And then I was like basically getting them all up and putting them on. Some old guy's like, where do you keep the toilet paper? And I was like, I don't work here, man. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, you just had so many G.I. Joes in your hand for me to poop on. It was him. Storm Shadow, thank you for helping me get out of that one, sir. Well, did you guys have a good time tonight? I'm impressed by a couple of things. How good the music is here, first of all. Everything that I've heard all day today, everything was awesome. All the beats were awesome, all the rappers were awesome. If you weren't rapping, what you were doing was awesome. A lot of hot chicks here. I didn't think that there would be any hot chicks here. There are a lot of hot chicks here. And thirdly, everybody is high. That's crazy. We should call this, I smoke a lot of Nerdapalooza, because everybody coming up to my table is like, what do I want? Well, I'm really happy to be here. I wish I could spend more time here. I wish I could just be here for the rest of my life. Just live in Florida and hang out with you guys. Hunt gator. I saw so many stupid kids at the airport today. Some kid's like, alligator, what's that got to do with anything? He like just arrived in Florida and his dad didn't explain it to him. I was like, he's going to be stupid forever. I just want to grab him on the shoulders and I'm like, gators are really important here. There's a gator head everywhere. In every store. I don't know anymore. I'll be here next fall. I'll be touring again if I can plug myself for a second. My name is MC Chris. I'm a rapper. I rap for a living. I have CDs at my table. Thank you, Jason, at nerdrockstar.com for burning CDs of Part 6, Part 2. Carlos, are there any copies left? There are 2 copies of Part 6, Part 2 left in the building. If I were you, I would go get that, because in your last chance, that guy just wised up. Thank you for being tall. It wouldn't have been effective if he was a small customer. Just be a bunch of people like, what the fuck? I would never see what had happened to him. What else? I got CDs, thanks to nerdrockstar.com for giving us t-shirts. He gave us t-shirts because we don't have any merchandise, so he gave us t-shirts and I'll sign those, and half of the proceeds go to cystic fibrosis. Tonight we're trying to raise money with my little silver bucket. In 1 year we've raised $40,000. No penny arcade expo, but I do what I can. I'm pretty sure if cystic fibrosis had nuts, one of them would be throbbing in pain, because we've just kicked them in the nuts with the $40,000 we've created so far. All the scientists working to destroy cystic fibrosis all have cool new coats. All their pens are new! And they have scientific calculators, finally, given that they are scientists. So many buttons on that motherfucking calculator. I hated that in geometry when they're like, okay, now you gotta get a calculator that's impossible. Alright. My geometry teacher used to say to me, yours is not to question why, yours is but to do or die. So I command you to smoke weed with me after the show. Don't question me. What apartment? You think I am staying anywhere near here tonight? You are crazy. I will be in the parking lot. Look for the big cloud of fun.